Before you ladies come after me with freaking pitchforks, let's get something clear. I am not saying women can't have friends, or that you need to have permission for everything that you do, or that you can't go out and have fun. Some of you ladies take it way too far. The problem with having a girls' night when you're in a relationship. A lot of people think that when they're in a relationship, they can just do whatever they want, things stay exactly the same, and everything will be okay in their relationship. That's not how it works. You do have to make adjustments, especially when you're in a long-term committed relationship or even a marriage. So many people don't want to sacrifice anything these days, and that's why long-term relationships don't work out. And it's not necessarily, oh, you're sacrificing everything that you like and want. No. But it's about making sure your man is respected at all times. And a man is not insecure if he doesn't want you to go out on a girls' night. If you're going to the bar or the club and you're drinking and you're around your single friends and you have that group influence and maybe you guys overdrink to the point you have no memory of what happened the night before, how are you supposed to realistically respect your marriage in those instances? You kind of can't. And he's not insecure because he's noticing a pattern. It's a pattern. It's a valid pattern that he could see. Would you be okay with him doing that? Probably not, right? You would want to be there with him. And are there any other fun activities you can do with your girls, your women friends, whatever you want to call it? You know, you guys can go to the spa, the museum, go out to lunch, go get a coffee, go for a hike. You know, something a little bit more, friendship friendly. And I'm not saying you can't have friends who are single, because the reality is you guys aren't going to go get married the same day or be in a long-term relationship at the same time. But when you're in a long-term relationship, you always have to keep that in mind. What is most respectful to my partner? And we see a lot of women at clubs or bars, and they're performing for validation. They're doing things they normally wouldn't because of the group impact. They test their desirability wearing something super revealing. And you really shouldn't be doing activities where you're getting you're purposely getting external validation. Obviously, you're going to get some anyways. And I mean, that happens. It makes us feel good. Great, fine. Little compliments here and there from the random person at the store. That's not a big deal. When you're deliberately trying to encourage that type of attention when you're in a committed relationship, you're just on a slippery slope at that point. Because what happens when that other person is desirable? Because even when you're in a long-term relationship, you don't magically become blind to the attractive people around you. You still see them, but it's about being respectful to your relationship. When you're putting yourself in situations where it encourages that type of single behavior and, flirting with others and talking to them in that way, then you're not being loyal to your relationship. And a man is not insecure for not liking you doing those things. Women, and then the double standard gets me too. Women can go through a man's following and be like, unfollow her. Oh, that's my cousin. I don't care. Unfollow her. I don't care if she's your cousin. I don't care who she is. Just unfollow her. Unfollow every single woman. You're in a relationship with me. I don't care if you've been friends with her since elementary school. These things, women can have all sorts of weird little rules with this, but men can't. Men can't have a say in anything. And for a lot of men, it's just, he doesn't want you doing an activity where you're putting yourself out there kind of like you're still single. That's the one thing a lot of men are like, no, please don't do that. You want to dress up in a cute, modest dress and go to the coffee shop and the bookstore with your girlfriend? Oh, yeah, go ahead, have fun. You want to go do a dance class, like a ballet class? Okay, great. A lot of men are very supportive of women's hobbies, but this is the one thing I keep noticing where women are like, oh, I'm with the most insecure man because he won't let me go out to a club. This is the one thing he says, I don't like that. Just the one. Come on. And what if you guys went together? If you just really like the nightlife type of vibe and that's your thing, great. Could you ask him to go with you? I feel like a lot of guys, if that's genuinely what you're into, would be okay with that. And men, you are not, insecure if you set boundaries with her on this. Or you don't like it and you tell her that. You shouldn't have to sit there and spend 3 hours explaining your discomfort to her. Maybe give her one little explanation if she's genuinely curious to your side of it. Yeah, I mean, that's how you guys come to understandings. But you shouldn't have to sit there and explain yourself. And let her behavior determine what you're going to do about the relationship. Watch those patterns. If she still feels like what she's doing is totally fine, but she expects you to walk on eggshells 24/7, that's when you have an issue.